Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm here with another sweater for you today that I thought I would share. As you know, I really like Icelandic knits, and I have this book, which you're probably familiar with, Knitting with Icelandic Wool. And it's just chock full of wonderful patterns, as you can tell. There's some pictured on the back, and let me show you the picture that they have of this one that I'm going to talk to you about. Isn't that lovely? And I'll probably do this pattern again because those colors are beautiful. That's the name of it, our trésins. I'm butchering the pronunciation, for which I apologize, but this is, again, bottom-up yoke construction, and isn't that a beautiful yoke? So obviously you can tell that I kind of did some crazy things with the colors. So now there's a bit of a story behind that, because this blue and olive Icelandic wool I found at Goodwill, believe it or not, and the purple too. So I found those wools at Goodwill. Now the green I also found at Goodwill, however it's not Icelandic. So full confession, this is mostly Icelandic, but it's very comparable. I think it's a South American, probably a Bolivian wool that, again, I got at Goodwill. And the white I got at Goodwill too. So all of this yarn is from Goodwill. And that's why I ended up with stripes, because I didn't have quite enough. So this whole sweater, again, I like to foster slow fashion and thrifting to the extent that I can. Not that I'm a cheapskate by any means. I like luxury stuff too, as you can tell. But I even ran out of the turquoise. So when I did my Kitchener stitch on the underarms, I was like, whoops, I've got to add a new element here. So, in a way, this whole sweater is sort of in praise of thrifting and using what I have to the greatest extent possible. And I really like it. I like that it has the racing stripes. I think that it gives it a really cool vibe, almost like a collegiate vibe. And you can tell even that olive, it's a totally different olive from what I was using. But I was able to implement it from in the sleeves, because I started in the sleeves and I realized what was going to happen. And I was like, I'm just going to have a creative solution here. Because even if I tried to order the yarn, right, it could be a different dye or lot number, and it might look different anyhow. So I was like, I'm just going to enjoy what I have and make the best of it. And I think it really turned out nicely. So the bottom has these really cool I don't know what you want to call these shapes, but they're spiky. Maybe they could be said to resemble stalagmites and stalactites, I don't know, or features of a Gothic cathedral. And the pattern in the book, it's saying that it was inspired by the United Nations Year of the Tree, and originally designed by, again, I can't pronounce Icelandic, much better German, Johanna Hjaltadóttir. The dottir part just means daughter. That's the female ending for the name. But she, according to this book, was a prolific knitwear designer in the 1960s and 1970s. Dogs are going off again. They're very protective, right? They like to keep me safe. So I just like the boldness of this pattern, and as I compare this again to the original, you could do all kinds of colors with this. This is a very muted, she's got cream and gray and black basically, and I was able, without a whole lot of trouble, to convert that into a pattern, with multiple colors by switching out. Like, I probably should have used purple up here, but I used the turquoise instead because I wanted to, and I'm just looking there to see what else I did. I think that's mainly it. So I used, instead of carrying on the cream, so the pattern, the yoke starts with black at the bottom. So you have cream and then you have black. But I wanted to use cream at the bottom, and I didn't even, except for here, I think the reason I integrated the turquoise up here was because I wanted to have some kind of a balance with the body, and that's why I changed out that little piece instead of putting purple up here. So I could have done purple, then I would have had enough turquoise for my Kitchener stitch, right? So, but on the other hand, I don't know, you know, I kind of like these little features that are signs of my process of being open to whatever's going to happen. And this is, as you can tell, so it's the lopi weight wool, which I think is billed as a bulky weight. So this knits up really fast. But on the other hand, you know, it's so warm. So I can wear this and maybe have just a long sleeve tee underneath or a turtleneck, and it's going to keep me warm on a cold day. I can, you know, if it's like 30 and sunny, I can do that. Just wear a hat, maybe a scarf, and gloves, long pants, and of course, boots with hand knit socks, and I'm good to go. By the way, I tried to do a video today of how I wash my socks, and my camera took my horizontal and just turned it portrait, and I don't know what was going on with that. Maybe if you have some advice for how I can fix it. I couldn't figure out a way to revert it back, but maybe I'll try to do it again. Try to do it as a short. But in any case, maybe it was a good thing that I had an opportunity to share this sweater with you, because I think it turned out beautifully, and it's going to be hard wearing. It's going to be kind of an heirloom, you know. It's just, I really like it. So I'd be curious if you've knit some things from this book. If so, it'd be really cool if you shared a few details, and maybe you can help me decide what I should knit next. Now I have an idea, which is this sweater right here. In fact, I have enough yarn to do this twice. I bought some plates. So this is supposed to be made with the single ply plates, the Petit Lopi. And I'm going to try that. And I actually ended up getting a comparable yarn that is from Spain. So that's the name of this sweater. But there are other sweaters in here that I want to try too. In fact, there's a hat. And, you know, maybe might be fun to just do a video about this book that talks about the other projects that I might do down the road. So in any case, this is what I have, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll share some of your experiences with knitting with Icelandic wool. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.